right, back again. Fucking day 55. Back day. So, not a ton of volume in terms of, relative. What am I saying? Not a ton of volume relatively to my other lifts, right? Because leg day, that's going to be two muscle groups, right? Quads and hamstrings. Arm day. That's going to be two muscle groups, triceps, biceps. Chest and shoulder day. That's, well, essentially three body parts, right? Chest and then side delts plus rear delts. I don't really do front delts, they're already kind of big. But back, just back. So this will be one of my quicker lifts. What am I thinking? Probably same as normal. Some barbell rows, get into some kind of pull down. They have, so my gym has had a machine that's like been under construction for months. It's like it's some kind of pull down machine. But I tried it and it fucking sucks. So that was like months of hype for a cool new back machine for nothing. So stick to the basics. Just try to go as heavy as possible. And hopefully at the end of it, got a fucking gnarly pump. So let's fucking get started. So my legs are sore as all hell. I kind of didn't even want to do bent over rows just because I knew I was going to feel it in the hamstrings. But I can't really think of a better starting exercise for back. All right. I think I'll just do a feeler set of 3 plates. Because I'm not really sure how heavy I can go until you try it out. So I'll just do like a rep or two and see if I want to go any heavier. All right, let's go a little heavier. Maybe 3. I think 365. That'd be the heaviest I've ever gone. Yeah, let's fucking try it. Whew. 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 That set was kind of fucking not ideal. I was getting a little freaked out by the weight, so I was a little more upright swinging. 3 plates is probably where I'm more comfortable for, a more controlled set. Like going heavy like that, it definitely helped. Like my back's fucking fatigued, but for the most part, I mean, you don't want to be swinging too much. Ah! Whoa. Okay. Let's move on to something else. All right. So 4 sets of those bent over rows done. Whew. Dude, those are fucking good for just demolishing your back. You know, you'll get some lower back development because obviously, you know, you're holding the weight up in the middle of nowhere. I was really starting to feel it in the lower lats too. With the bent over rows, you can kind of bias the area of your back that you work. Like if you sit a little more upright, then you can work some more traps and whatnot. But when you're a little more bent over, especially when you go kind of slow, you'll just destroy your lats. So I'm thinking maybe 2 or 3 sets of just heavy pull downs and then move on to something else. Okay, so 2 sets of pull downs done. So that makes, what, 6 sets total for the lift so far. I think next I'll do some single arm cable rows. I don't mind the dumbbell rows, but you just get a lot of momentum when you do it. So if you ever try doing rows with a cable like this, you'll notice the force is just a lot more constant. So a little harder, easier to get a really good squeeze. Fuck. Fuck. Ah. All right. Those fucking one-arm cable rows just took a fucking lot out of me. I like them. I'd recommend you do them. Honestly, I'd say maybe swap out dumbbell rows for those. You know, unless you're a legitimate demon where you're dumbbell rowing like the 200s, the cable rows, way better squeeze, way better feel, in my opinion at least. So that makes 8 sets total, so 3 left. I think I'm gonna do 1 set of just single arm pullovers. If you're doing double arm pullovers, try single arm. I like it. And then I'll do 2 more sets of something. I don't know what. Okay. Second to last set. What do I want to do? I'll go a little bit lighter than a weight that I can just slam around and try and do just, 15, 12 rep set and just really try to squeeze at the bottom. Like, yeah, just try to squeeze the fuck out of it at the bottom. So instead of, just trying to throw weight around,
will be a little more methodical. Because doing reps where you really fucking squeeze the fuck out of it, that's gonna help you get a gnarly pump. Rather than just, fatigue you like a heavy set would. Alright, so squeezing reps turned into paused reps. But that felt pretty fucking good. Alright, one more set. I'm gonna do a little superset of pull downs to the straight bar row. Ah. Oh my goodness. How's it looking? It feels pretty wide. I guess we'll have to find out. Oh man. Oh. Shit. It's fucking burning just standing here. Let's get another look through the shirt. Whew. Whew. Oh man. So, how hard was that? Just some barbell rows, some lat pull downs, some cable rows, and one set of pullovers. Okay, I guess that's a little complicated, but not that intense. God damn it. Get the fuck off me. All right. Let's see what we're working with here. Whew. We're getting fucking wide, goddammit. Let's see the back. So back day, not much to worry about. When you're doing chest and you're benching, you got to worry about dropping the weight on yourself and fucking suffocating to death. When you're doing squats on leg day, the bar might crush your spine in half. But on back day, all you got to focus on is pulling the weight. I'd say in terms of risk of injury, it's definitely low. I don't know why I'm pointing that out, but whatever. Whew. So yeah, back pump sweet. Got to finish some calves. Then we can go get a little bit of car talk going. God damn it. All right. Lift complete. Fucking back got thrashed. Yeah, that set of 365. That much weight's a little over my pay grade.
Not there yet. 315, that's probably more like my bread and butter for the rows. Whew. But other than that, back getting thick. Fucking those pullovers were really going hard. Really good squeeze. Uh, those cable rows, I was considering doing a few more of those, honestly. They felt pretty good as well. What can I say? Good ass exercise selection. So, I got my post-workout shake. Man, so I'll just fucking slam it right now. Dextrose, protein. Look into it. 50 grams of dextrose right after every lift. Shit is going to improve your performance over the long term in terms of growth, strength, fullness. It's definitely going to help you. Now, don't let me oversell it. You know, it's all these, a lot of tips, like when I tell you to take your vitamins and, you know, take your creatine and like your post-workout shakes and whatnot, everything, you know, all of these are marginal improvements. But, you know, if you actually get everything on track, then over the long term, you'll definitely do better than had you not, right? In terms of like bodybuilding and long-term muscle growth, your best bet to actually make gains is to just gather knowledge, right? Gather as much knowledge and information as possible. Learn about different kind of splits, you know, different training methodologies, you know, learn how long you should rest a muscle before hitting it again, all sorts of shit like that. Now, I'm not saying you have to learn it overnight, but over time, just from consuming lifting content, you'll get the gist of it. And, you know, if you can then go a step further and apply that to yourself, you know, look at your own variables and your, you know, your response to training, your metabolism, your sleep schedule, your diet. Shit, man. If you get everything on track, you're gonna get fucking huge. So let me fucking slam this shit real quick. Uh, God, that is way too sweet. Ugh. Whew. Whew. Okay. What else is there to talk about? I'll be in a few, well, not necessarily as of late, but, you know, the idea of cutting for summer. What are my thoughts on that? You know, obviously, summertime, you want to fucking show off, right? Go to the pool, beach, vacation, spring break, everything else like that. You want to be nice and lean. So what do I think about that? Yeah, it's legit. You know, I'd rather, if I were to pick, obviously I'd rather be bulking during, you know, the colder seasons, and then be cut when it's warmer out. So I didn't line it up like this; it just kind of happened. But when I bulk, pretty much I do like 2 bulks per year and 2 cuts per year. That's sort of how I line it up. So what I end up doing, and that's like just an estimation of how long I've been doing it. But for the last while, what I've been doing is 4 months of bulk, starting at around the beginning of the year. So, you know, when did I start this bulk? Like mid-January or something? I don't remember. Something like that. So January, February, March, April, bulking up. This one might even go into May. And then, for 2-ish months, I'll cut down. So, the way that'll line up is, let's see, do I remember my months? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, so the way that that lines up, I'll be at my peak cut around July. So, get to fucking be lean in the summertime, look good. Hell yeah. So if you're, let's say you're a beginner lifter, and like, let's say you're just starting lifting right now, what do you want to do? Do you want to jumpstart your cut so you can be lean for summer, or should you start bulking? Well, my opinion for new lifters is always the same. Unless you are like obese, no hate, you're probably just going to want to start off bulking. And I don't mean that in like a crazy, get fucking huge, fat as fuck, eat everything in sight style bulk. I just mean that if you're a beginner lifter, your best bet is going to be, go online and look up your maintenance calories on a maintenance calorie calculator. So you'll input your height, your weight, your age, your activity level, all sorts of little bits of information, and it'll tell you how much food you should eat every day to maintain your weight. So if you want to get heavier, and build some muscle, you're going to have to eat more calories than that number. And you're also going to want to eat about a gram of protein for however many pounds you weigh. So if you're a 160-pound dude, you need at least 160 pounds, 160 grams of protein. And, take your multivitamin, take your Flintstones, try to get some rest, find some fitness influencers who you can, copy workouts from, and you should be good. But if you are like, kind of not sure whether or not you want to cut or bulk, you may get caught in limbo. I see this a lot where, I go to the same gym like pretty much every year when I go to school. So I see the same people. I've seen them for years. And a lot of things that I hear is like, I don't know if I want to bulk or cut. I'm just kind of lifting. Zero progress is going to be made. You might gain a little muscle over time just from training and eating and maintenance. But I'd say after about a year of like what I'd say called main gaining as a new lifter, doing like a mild bulk and mild cuts, that's probably gonna improve your your rate of muscle growth. So yeah, I hear people all the time, I don't know if I should cut or bulk, then they just stay the same. So if you're a new lifter right now, summer's approaching, just fucking start bulking up. Who gives a shit? Your goal isn't to look good for any specific reason, right? Like, I'm lifting right now, and I'm not thinking to myself, okay, once I get to this weight, then I'll be able to diet down, and then I'll look good. That'll be perfect. That's all I want. No, it's the way that I'm lifting is like, I want to get fucking huge over time. I want to gain as much muscle as possible over a long period of time. So the way I go about that is I'm fucking bulking up a few months, get kind of soft, and then cut down for a few months, take a break from the bulk, see the progress, and then repeat the cycle. Repeat that loop of bulking and cutting down. So, as a beginner, your goal shouldn't be. I would recommend that you wouldn't have a goal of like a specific look or a specific weight. If you can just convince yourself, like, all right, I want to get bigger. And then, you go about your training and your whole lifestyle with that in mind, it's going to give you way better results than somebody who has, a goal of just being 180 pounds. Because once they hit 180, fuck, they're going to turn into the guy that's like, I don't know if I want to bulk or if I want to cut. I don't want to lose my abs. Oh, Oh, I hear that so much. No, I would bulk up, but I don't want to lose my abs. Okay, guess what? It sounds like you just don't want to get fucking big. That's when someone says I don't want to lose my abs, that just instantly translates in my mind. Yeah, I don't want to be big. I don't want to get any bigger than I am right now. Ugh. Fucking the perversion of leanness has infected the the fitness community. It's infected our impressionable youth, right? Everybody just wants to be fucking lean and aesthetic. No, come on. Get back to the roots of building some lean, contractile tissue. That's what I want to fucking see. Not 160 pounders and stringers listening to Ziz music. Nothing wrong with hardstyle, but you get what I'm saying. So, what was I even fucking talking about? Okay, if you're a new lifter, start gaining muscle. Do not try to diet down. You have nothing to show off yet. So you're going to want to build that baseline foundation first, and then you can cut down and see what you're working with. So if you want to bulk up, guess what? You got to get some fucking sleep. And that's where I am headed right now. So I'm gonna try to take my vitamins real quick, eat my last few meals, and hit the sack. So I will see you next time.